Welcome guys, today we are going to be making a roof plan from this floor plan which we have here. We are also going to make its elevations as well. We are also going to make the elevations of a house using this floor plan which we have here. So let's get started. So one thing we're going to do in order to make our roof plan is we need to trace this entire floor plan which we have here using a polyline. So go there on polyline, then we are going to trace the outer part of this floor plan which we have here. We need to trace it in order to make our roof plan. In order to make our roof plan, we need to trace this entire floor plan like that. Then press on enter. So we are done. So once we are done here, you can select this line which we were using in order to trace here, and we can go on move the selected line. Then we can just specify the base point and move it to here. So once we are done, we can go on offset here, click on offset, then offset at a distance of 500, press on enter. We can offset outwards there, press on enter, then select this line and go on delete. So once we have done that, go on offset, then once we have done that, we go on offset over there, then we specify a distance of T, which means 2, press on enter, then you select this line like that, select again this line like that, select this line, select this line, select this line, select this line until you make a box like that, then press on enter. So once you have done this, what we are going to do next is we will start connecting these boxes together. So in order to connect, we'll go on line, we'll be using a line command, then we start connecting. So turn off this auto mode, then connect this line from there to there, press on enter for the previous command, then you can start drawing your lines like that. Can connect these lines, make sure you connect all these boxes like that. This is one of the ways in which you can use to draw your roof plan. Here you should be imagining how how your plan is going to look. Okay, this line was supposed to go up to there. So once you have drawn all these lines, you can start connecting them. So how are you going to connect these lines? So we are going to be using the fillet command. So type in the fillet. So connect this line and that line. So here you have connected this line. So this line will connect with this line. So type in fillet, press on enter. Make sure you go on multiple for you to. I'm going to be doing this here, and this line will connect. Then we have a line here, there, like that. Here we have this line and that line. Should make sure at the end of this the roof is going to show on itself. So to tell you the lines which you are going to be connecting, so I'm supposed to connect this line and that line, you see, so that they make straight lines like that. Then here I think I'm done with most of them. Then I'll go on escape. So here I'll make a line like that, going up. Then on the auto mode, in order to draw a straight line like that, I'll press on escape, then type in F for fillet, press on enter. I'll connect this line and that line, press on enter. Then here I'll need a line. So this line here this line should be parallel to this other line over there. So go there, turn off this auto mode. Then this line will go here. All my lines are parallel to each other here, as you can see. So after I've done that, type in F for fillet, press on enter. I'll connect this line and that line, go on line, make a line going there on top like that. Go on escape, type in fillet again, press on enter, connect this line and that line, then go online, go this side, turn off that there like that. Then F for fillet, press on enter, connect this line and that line, go there online, connect this line and that line, press on enter. You can see our roof is beginning to show. So go on line again. So here we'll connect this line and that line, press on enter, enter again, connect this line and that line, enter, enter again, you connect this line and that line, press on enter. I think our roof is done. So once you are done here, what we are going to do is select these boxes which we were making in order to help us draw our roof. In order to help us draw our roof, and go on delete. So we have drawn our roof. So once we have done this, the next part is that we are going to be creating some boundaries. So here we'll go where it says hatch here, then you go where it says boundary. So here make sure you have turned on your island detection, so you should make sure that's clicked. You have checked that box like that. Then make sure the object type, it's a polyline. Then boundary set, make sure it's on current viewpoint. So after I've done that, go on okay, then select these faces like that, select all these faces. So once you are done, press on enter. So here what you have done is that you have made these faces to be individually like that. Once you are done, go on offset. We'll be offsetting at a distance of 80. Press on enter. Then we'll be offsetting inwards 80. You offset inwards with 80. Offset inwards with 80. Inwards with 80. Like that. Go on escape. Then select this line and delete. So we have made our roof over here. So once you have done this, you can start making its elevation. So go on line there, make a straight line down. Then on the auto mode, make a straight line down. Press on enter. Then select this. Then go on copy selection. Select this as the base point. Then put it down there on, bring it down there on your line. Put it like that. Press on enter. So we will move this as well. So go on copy selection. This as your base point. Then down there like that. Press on enter. We're going to move this. Copy selection, specify that as the base point. There, press on escape. So once you are done, you can offset this inward, this outwards, I mean. So go on offset, and we're going to be offsetting outwards with a distance of 80. So outwards 80, 80, this one 80. Press on enter, select this line and delete. So we will do the same thing over here in order to make this other elevation here. Or to make this other elevation, we will do the same thing. So select this line, copy selection, base point is here, then down there, press on enter. We also have this point, copy selection, then specify this as the base point, then down there, press on skip. After I've done this, you can offset. So go on offset, and you're going to be offsetting at 80. Press on enter, offset outwards, offset outwards. Press on enter, select this line and delete. We also do the same thing there on top. So select this line, copy this selection, specify the base point, bring it down, press on enter, select this, copy the selection, specify the base point as that, bring it down there, press on enter. Here you'll select this, copy this selection, select the base point, bring it down there, press on enter. Here we have this other part, so select this, copy this selection, select the base point as that, there, bring it there down, press on enter. Then we'll go on offset at a distance of 80, so we press on enter, we offset outwards, select this, outwards, select this, outwards, select this line outwards, press on escape, select this line and delete that line over there. So let's make the last part. Go on line, so make a line from there to there, then select this part, select this part, go on copy selection, select this as your base point, then move it down there, press on enter, select this part, copy this selection, select that as your base point, then down there, escape, then select this, copy this selection, select down there as your base point, then down there like that, press on escape, go on offset with a distance of 80, press on enter, offset outwards, and select this line, and delete, and we have made our roof elevations. Okay, so once we have done making our roof elevations, we can hatch this roof now. So we are going to go on hatch here, then this tool is going to be brought here, the tools for hatching and everything, then we'll go on solid over there. So you can start hatching your roof now. So all these faces, make sure you select them like that, make sure everything is selected and press on enter. So I'm not satisfied with this color, so what I'll do is I'll change the color. I'll just select this and I'll go on hatch edit. So here you can change your color to green. Here you can select whichever you want, so I'll go with this one. I'll go on OK. I'll change the scale to 60 and I'll go on OK like that. And here this other part, don't know why it isolated itself, so just do the same thing on that other part. Change the color to green. Here I'll just pick the same one, pick this one, I'll go on OK, change the scale to 50. Okay, and you are done. I think it wasn't 50, it was 60. So go on hatch edit, change that to 60. Go on. Okay, yeah, now it's even. So we have made our elevations like that. So after I've done that, you can start making your house elevations and how it's going to look. So in order to do that, you can go on Excel, press on enter, then we're going to specify as the vertical so type V, press on enter, then make lines here, like that. Here, 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 there. Here on the door, make some vertical lines there. Zoom in here, and finally there. So once you are done, press on enter, then go on line, then make a line from here to close. Go on line, make a line here like that. Okay, so once you are done, go on offset at a distance of 400. Press on enter, going up, then go on offset again. This time we're going to offset at a distance of 3000. Press on enter, select this line, going up 3000. Go on offset again. You offset at a distance of 2100. Press on enter. This is where our door is going to be reaching. We can go on offset. Make sure you offset this time at a distance of 1400. Press on enter like that. Go on offset again. This time we're offsetting at a distance of 900. Press on enter like that. So once you have done this, you can type CR for trim. Press on enter. So trim this part, trim this part, trim this part, and let's make a line here, and I'll use this one which says doors and windows. I'll select the yellow, then I'll go here where it says rectangle, select that, then we're going to make a window here. There will be an opening, then following this line, press on enter for the previous command here, enter. Following this line again, we'll make a window here, make a window here, enter again. Here we have door, from there to that point, at that point, delete, go on rectangle, then we're making a door from this point to that point. Press on enter. We'll make a door from here to there. Press on enter again. Then we have these three parts where it's divided into three. Make a small window here, enter again. For the previous command, we have a window there. Press on enter. Then we're going to delete some lines which we no longer need. So we no longer need these lines. These lines are no longer needed now. So select all these lines, select them, and delete. So we have this now. So type tr. These are continuous lines. You can delete them like that. So once you have done this, you can start making your GPC down. So go there on line. So make sure you make a line here. Change the color. Go on line now. Make sure you make a line here, down here to there like that. Press on enter. Enter again. Make a line from there to there. Line from there to there. Okay. And you are done. Once you are done with this, go on offset. I'm going to offset this time at a distance of 80. Press on enter. Offset this side. Offset this side. Offset this side. Offset this side. Offset this other side. Offset this other side. Offset this other side. Then select this. Delete. 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 Select these other lines. And delete these lines like that. Select this line and delete this line as well. So here we have made our DPC, just to show that this down here it's our DPC. So we do it like that. Then here on top we'll go on offset and offset at a distance of 900. Press on enter like that. Then type tr for the trim command. Trim these lines. Go on like that. Then I'll select these lines and I'll select these lines and this one down here, and I'll repeat. So go on offset at a distance of 150. Press on enter. So 150, 150. Go on line here, enter for the previous command line there, escape, then offset. Go on offset. We are going to be offsetting at a distance of 250. Press on enter. So 250, 250 like that here, and again it's after I've done this, now go on fillet. So type F, press on enter, and type F for fillet. Press on enter. We're going to enter a radius of of 150, press on enter, then select multiple here, then you select this line and that line, this line and that other line, so this line and that line, select this line and that line, then type ex for extend, press on enter, select this line and that line, select this line and that line, then type tr for trim, then you trim these lines like that. Here you trim these lines like that. Now we can start making our doors and windows. So go on offset at 80, press on enter, select this downwards, 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 select this coming downwards, 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 downwards. Once you have done this, go on yellow, select that line and make a line here to here, enter for the previous command, make a line from there to there, press on escape, then enter for the previous command, enter, make a line from there to there and there on top, again make a line from there to escape, make a line, from there to there down, press on enter, enter again, then make a line from there to there and there like that, enter again, make a line from here to here and there, press on enter, here press on enter, then we'll make lines. So first let me just turn off this, then make a line here to here like that, enter for the previous command, then make line like that for the door, enter, here we have the door like that, escape, here press on enter, then we'll make a line from here to here to there, press on escape, press on enter for the previous command, then make a line from here to there, there for your windows like that. Here we have an opening on this, on the veranda, so we'll go on offset, then we're going to offset at a distance of 600, press on enter, down 600, then you go on, you use the fillet command, so type F for fillet, press on enter, then we enter a radius of 200, press on enter, then you go on multiple, then select this line and that line, this line and that line, just to show that there's an opening here, then go on offset again, offset at a distance of 600, press on enter, there, escape, enter F for the fillet command, and go on multiple. Then let's select this line, select this other line. So we have shown that there is an opening over here. So once we have done this, now we can add our roof. So I'll just select this drawing and try to move it down here, down here like that, so that I can add the roof. So this is the roof that will be adding. So what I'll do here is that I'll select these like that, and I'll enter the command BR for break up or explode. So I'll just go here and I'll do that so that I can be selecting. When I select this, it's just one like that. So I'll go online so that I can find the midpoint. So what I'll do here is that I'll draw a line from this end point here. Change the color. Let me change the color. Go online. I'll draw a line from this end point to this other point like that, and I'll go on enter. Then I'll select this O roof, and I'll go on copy this selection, and I'll copy it on the midpoint like that. Then I'll just place it here on this other midpoint, and I'll go on escape. So this is how you draw your elevation. This is the rear elevation. So next we are going to draw our front elevation over here. So we'll do the same thing. So type in the command XL, press on enter, then type V for vertical, press on enter. Then we'll make a line here, make a line there, here where we have the windows like that, here, there, there. We also have down there some lines, then there and there, that here, and finally there. So these are all the lines that we are going to be using. Then go online there, then make the line like that. Go on auto mode, make sure it's on. Go on offset. We are going to offset at a distance of 400. Press on enter. Select this line going up 400. Then select this line. Go on offset. Select this line. Go on offset. Select this line. Go on offset. Select this line. Will be offsetting at a distance of 3000. Press on enter like that. Go on escape. Go on offset again. This time we'll be offsetting at a distance of 2100. Press on enter. Going up like that. Then we're going to go on offset again. This time we're going to offset at a distance of 1400. Press on enter. Select this line going up, then select again, go on offset again, offset at a distance of 900, press on enter, like that. Okay, here we have no small windows, so we can just delete this line. No, not needed for here, won't be needed. So type TR for trim, then we'll trim this. Okay, can trim these lines. Now let's make our window. So let's change our color to doors and windows. Then here we can go where it says rectangle there. Then here we have a window there, that part too. There, press on enter. For the previous command, here we have a window from there too. There, enter again. Here we have a door down here too. There, enter. Here we have a window. That, go and escape. So we can go on offset. First of all, we can just delete these lines as we no longer need them now. Go on delete. Go on delete. After I've done that, go on offset. Offset at the distance of 80. Go on enter. 80, 80, 80, 80. We will select this line and that line. We will delete. Then we'll go on line. Make a line here to there for your window. Press on enter. Enter again. Make a line like that. Yep. Then enter. Make a line here. Escape. Press on enter. Make a line here. And escape. So we can make our DPC down. First, we can select these lines which we no longer need. Select all these lines. And delete. So let's make our DPC. So let's change the color. Go on line. Then make a line here. Press on enter. Enter for the previous command. The line there. Enter again. make a line there, enter, make a line coming down there, enter, and make a line here, press on enter, make a line here, enter, a line there, press on enter, that, then go on offset at 80, press on enter, then you offset this side, offset this side, offset this side, offset this side, offset this other side, then select this line, that line, that line, that line, select this line, select this, that, and delete, just to show that this down here it's our DPC. So let's make now the feature board. So go on offset, offset at a distance of 150, press on enter, select this 1, 2, like that, press on escape, go on line, make a line here going up, press on enter, enter for the previous command, make a line here as well, enter, then go on offset. We are going to be offsetting here 250, press on enter. So select this one, offset, offset again the second time, select this, offset, offset again the second time, then type in F for fillet, press on enter, F, press on enter, then type R for radius, press on enter. I'm going to enter a radius of 150, press on enter, then type M for multiple, press on enter, then select this line and that line, this line and that line, select this line and that line, this line here and that line. Okay, so here we have a corridor. Let's make an opening here. So go on offset, offset at a distance of 600, press on enter, select this line down there, go on escape, type in fillet, press on enter. We're going to make a radius of, so type in R for radius, press on enter, radius of 200, press on enter, go type M for multiple, then select this line and that line, select this line and that line, then here we are going to go on offset, then we're going to offset at a distance of 600, press on enter, offset this down there, go on escape, then type TR for trim, TR, press on enter, then trim this part, here our garage, like that, and we are done. So once we have done this, type extend, so type EX for extend, press on enter, and I'll extend this line there to there, Here I'll extend this line there to there, escape, then type T R for trim, press on enter. I'll trim this, I'll trim that, I'll trim this, and I'll trim these lines as well. Trim that, that, and that. And here we are going to hatch. So I'll go there where it says hatch. I want to make a door here for the garage, so I'll go on hatch. Then I'll hatch here like that, and I'll press on enter, and I'll go there on hatch edit. Here you can go here, and I'll pick this one. I'll go on okay, and here for the scale I can just put maybe 20. I go on okay, like that. So this is my garage door, like that. If you want, you can this, okay, I'll just leave it like that. This is my garage door. Then here I need to put the roof. So this is the roof that I'm going to be adding here, this type. So I'll go on, I'll mirror this roof. I'll go where it says mirror, then I'll select this, and I'll mirror it this other side, like that. So I'm going to keep here. I'll just erase this source. I'll go on no, so that I'll keep that one. Then I'll go on escape, and I'll go on line. Here I'll select this at the midpoint, so I'll make a line from there to there, like that. I'll press on enter, then I'll select this, and I'll go on move. So I'll select this at the midpoint, so this is the midpoint, and I'll turn off this auto mode so that I can move it here, like that. Okay, then not on the midpoint, just keep it. And let's go. Let's try to move. Move. Here as the midpoint. Okay, I'll drop it there on the midpoint like that. So I have made my front elevation. So once we are done with the front elevation, we can start making our right end elevation as well as our left hand elevation. So I'll just select this, and I'll go and move, and I'll just move it maybe right here, so that I can have some space here in order to make these other elevations. So I'll just zoom in. I'll zoom in here and I'll start making this other elevation. So type in the command Excel, press on enter, then type V. This time we'll be using horizontal lines, so type H, then press on enter for horizontal lines. So here we'll make a line, here, 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 there. We'll make a line here, here, and finally down here. Once we are done, go on line, then make a line here. Make sure it's straight, so turn on the auto mode, a straight line like that. Go on escape, then you can offset this. Go on offset, then offset at a distance of 400. Press on enter and offset down there. So this here is our DPC. Once you have done this, you can go on offset again, offset at a distance of 3000. Press on enter. So that's our height. Then go on offset again. We're going to offset at a distance of 2100. Press on enter. Offset at a distance of 1400. Offset at a distance of 900, like that. Then type TR for trim. So we'll trim this part, we'll trim this part, we'll trim this part like that. Then I can select these lines and delete. Here we can change the color to that. Then here I have these two windows. So here I have a window from there to there. So go there where it says rectangle, then make your window from there to there. Press on enter for the previous command. Here we're going to make this window, so make a window from there to there, like that. So we are done with our window. Then we can remove these parts that we no longer need. Go on delete, then you can type TR for trim. So TR, press on enter, then trim these lines like that. Then trim here, trim there. Go on escape, select this line and delete, select this line and delete, select this line and delete. Here we have this line over here. We almost forgot this line. So type XL, press on enter, then H for horizontal, press on enter, My god, let's change the color. Then let's type Excel, enter, then type H for horizontal, press on enter, then select this like that, go on, escape, go online, I'll extend this line, okay, then type EX for extend, press on enter, just extend that line to there, extend this line to there, and we are done. Once we are done here, we can select this line and offset. So go on, offset 900, press on enter, offset up, escape, then type TR for trim, press on enter, trim these lines, then select these lines, select these lines and this one as well, and delete. All right, so once we are done here, we can go on line, make a line here to there, press on enter, make a line. So this line, I can just type TR for trim, TR, enter, trim this line, yep, select this line and delete, go on line, make a line from here, make a line here to there, press on enter, enter again, make a line here to there, press on enter, that. Here you can offset, so go on offset, so we're going to offset at a distance of 80, press on enter, so select this line, offset this side, then select this line, offset inwards, select this, offset that side, go on escape, select this line, select this line, select this line and delete. So this is our DPC. Then here you can make your feature board. So I'll go on offset, offset at a distance of 150, press on enter, select this up, select this up, escape, go online, make a line from there to there, press on enter, like that, press on enter again for the previous command, make a line from there to there, press on enter, like that, go on offset. Then we're going to offset this time at a distance of 250, press on enter, so select 250 like that, and 250 like that, then type In F for fillet, press on enter, enter a radius, and type R for radius, then enter a radius of 150, press on enter, type M for multiple, press on enter, then select this line and that line, select this line and that line, and do the same here. Select this line and that line, select this line and that line, escape, then type EX for extend, press on enter. So extend like that, extend this line, go on escape, type TR for trim, press on enter, trim this, trim these lines, trim this line, trim that line and that line. Go on escape. So here we can go on offset, offset at 80, press on enter, offset inwards, then go on here, we change our line, then go on line there, then make a line here coming down, on escape, enter again for the previous command, make a line from there to there, enter, enter again, a line from there to there, enter, then enter again. So here we'll make a line from there to there and up there, and we'll make a line from there to there. Escape, type enter, make a line from here to there and go in that side, this side, that side, and finally that side. Press on enter. So once we have done this, we can add our roof. So we're adding this roof here, so we are going to mirror this roof again. So go on mirror, then select this, then we're going to be mirroring it here. Like that. Then I'm not going to erase, so I'll go on no, then I'll select this. If I select, I'll go on line, then I'll make a line from there, change color, line, then I'll make a line from there to that end point. I'll press on enter, then I'll select this and I'll go on move this selection, then I'll select this at the midpoint like that, and I'll move it here like that. Yeah, it fits perfectly. So we have made the left end elevation. So let's make the right end elevation, or last elevation. So type XL for construction line, press on enter, then type H for horizontal, press on enter, then you make a line here here, 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 make a line there, make a line there, make a line there, 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 and there. Press on. Yep. Go online, make a line here. Do an escape, then type on offset, type in the command. We're going to offset at 400, 400, press on enter. So 400 going up, go on offset. We're going to offset at a distance of 3000 millimeters. Press on. This is going to be our height of the house. Select this, going up. Select this line. So we're going to say offset again. Go on offset. We are going to offset at a distance of 2100. Press on enter. And up. Go on offset. We offset at a distance of 1400. Press on enter. Go on offset. Going to offset at a distance of 900. Press on enter. Delete this one. So we are done, and let's start making our windows. So before we do that, let's type TR for trim. So TR, enter, and we'll trim these parts like that. Trim these parts. So let's start making our windows. So here we're going to change the color to this one for doors and windows. Then here we're going to select this where it says rectangle. Then here we'll make a window from here to there. Enter for the previous command. Here to there. Enter for the previous command. There to there. Enter. Here to here. And we are done. So once we have done this, we can select these unwanted lines which we will no longer need. Hit 3 down. No longer need this line at 9. No longer need this line, and we no longer need that line. So go on, delete. We no longer need this line and that line. We delete these lines here. Select these lines. Select these lines. select this line, select that line, select this line, select that line, and go on delete like that. Once we have done this, we can design our windows. So go on offset at a distance of 80, press on enter. We offset inwards, offset inwards, offset inwards, offset inwards, and we are done. Let's make our DPC. Go on escape, go on line, make a line here, change the color. So make a line here, press on enter, make a line here, press on enter, enter again for the previous command, make a line here, enter, enter, make a line here, press on enter, go on offset, offset at 80, press enter, offsetting, select this line, select that side, select this line, select that side, select this line, offset this side, select this line and offset this side, escape, select this, select that, zoom in, select this line, and select this line and that line and go on delete. So this, we have made our DPC. Let's keep on designing our windows now. Let's design our window. So we have a window here, here, there, 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 and there. And escape, press on enter. Here we have a window, go on escape, press on enter again for a line. We'll make a line here, press on enter, enter again, line here, enter. So make windows like that, enter. Here we have a window, enter, make like that, press on enter, and we are done here. So we can go on offset. We are going to offset this time at a distance of 150. So let's make our feature board 150, 150, like that. Then I'll go on escape. So type TR for trim. I'll remove these lines. Then go on offset. I'm going to be offsetting at a distance of 250. Press on enter, escape. So I'll just say trim. So TR, press on enter and trim these lines. I'll go on escape. I'll go on TR again, TR, press on enter, trim these lines, then go on line there, make a line here, switch, go on door, and I'll make a line here going up like that. Press an escape. Enter again for the previous command, make a line here, escape, go on offset, then offset at a distance of 250. Let's make our official board. This side 250, that side 250. Zoom in. This side 250, that side 250. Escape, then type F for fillet. So we have a radius of 50, so just type in 150, so type in M for multiple, press on enter, and connect this line to that line, this line to that line, connect this line, that line to that line, then type in EX for extend, type go on enter, and extend this line, extend that line, extend this line, extend that line, go on escape, type TR for trim, TR, go on enter, select this, trim these lines, trim, 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 trim that line, and we are done here. So let's go here on our roof. So I'll go on mirror, then I'll select this object and I'll mirror it over here like that. Then no, I will not erase. I'll go on line and I'll make a line from here to there. Press on enter, then I'll select this at the midpoint, so copy this and go on move, go on move, then move this at the midpoint. Here's my midpoint, then turn off the auto mode and put it down here. Okay, and go on skip. Okay, now we have made our elevations starting from the roof and our house elevations over here using this floor plan. Okay, and we are done. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Have a good day.